Okay, so I just wanted to share with you guys my other little setup I have going on here. And I got some AKG headphones. They came from the thrift store, trust me. I can't afford these. And I've got this mixer, which also came from the thrift store because I can't afford that either. This damn thing is like $129. But it has a lot of really cool features. And I'm powering this microphone, which also came from the thrift store, which is a really nice CAD microphone. And also I'm using the blue Yeti, which also came from the thrift store. And if I need to, I've got a Focusrite Scarlett, which actually did not come from the thrift store. They bought this secondhand for about $40, which probably wasn't the greatest deal in the world. But I do like how they have the regular USB-A, I believe it's called. And also RCAs instead of TRS tip ring sleeve crap. I've also got this, which came from the thrift store for an amazing price. It literally does what the Focusrite does, but only a little bit better, in my opinion, because you have an EQ, you have lows and highs, no mid, but whatever. You can do some sends and things like that. I think it's based on their system here. It's a date code 2013, the 9th month. So it's actually fairly old, but it just works. So I use it every once in a while, and you plug your headphones in, microphone in for a headset, which is kind of neat. It doesn't have a regular monitor out. It's the main mix. Input left and right for the line, and then input the 2-track, and then you have the microphone, which has a dual deal. I always wonder how the hell do they get 48 volts phantom power with 5 volt USB supply. Must have a really nice buck boost converter in there. So yeah, this is really good too. But I've been using this, and then we have the Ubuntu Studio running on this thrift store motherboard, thrift store case. We're using the LGA 1150 i5 4590. We got 32 gigabytes of RAM, which half of it's from the thrift store, I think. That power supply is out of a Hamfest computer, and we got some spinning drives in here. Right now we're streaming the Madness called Ham Radio on 7.200 megahertz, and we've got OBS Studio up and running. We're doing screen capture, and you can see the desktop audio right there. And if we minimize the screen here, we will see here's our actual live stream. And so we got Studio up and going, and all these apps that you get when you add the Studio to Ubuntu. So Ubuntu Studio by default is using the KDE desktop, and I just didn't want to do that. As much as people bag on Ubuntu, there's a lot of stuff I like about it. See, look right here, it gives me 2 little dots next to Firefox to let me know I have more than one window open, which is kind of cool. So it just works pretty well. Got that there, keyboard and all this other junk. We're just playing around, having fun, guys.